downs for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On second down, here's Smith. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
The Cowboys hit a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play. Smith looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Calling no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another try for Smith, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. A play fake. Now Warner. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll give to Falk up the middle. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
The tackle made back at the 47.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Now Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 7, Rams nothing.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a give inside for Falk. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Play action. It's Warner. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jacob Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 2 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now it's Smith running right. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Smith. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Smith. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
First down, Dallas.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Now a first down throw, Warner. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw, Warner.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touch.
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Wants to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Warner. He finds his man complete. That's Holt. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the handoff, this is Fall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. Credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Johnston. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Smith up the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Falling there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Warner from the gun.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They'll run with Smith. And they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go back to the ground with Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Warner. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Warner gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Warner to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
As he gets the first down, let's take a look at what Cooper Kupp did last season, because it was one of the greatest years for a receiver in NFL history. 145 catches, 1,947 yards, both second most in a season all time. Truly an MVP caliber performance for the Super Bowl champs, and he capped it off in the Super Bowl himself as the MVP.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Warner. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. It'll be Warner on first down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Smith. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Now, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the
Right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the... Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Now Dak steps away to his left. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, into overtime we go. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And Sanders now to return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting? We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2nd down and 7.
Here's a give to Smith. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll run it again with Smith. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll run for it here with Smith.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right, because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal, too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just get in good field position anyway. Let's go for a plus. They were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
Here's Prescott.
On the move to his left. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Smith trying to run for it. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. It'll go as no gain on the play. And now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, that 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout.